Can I just clarify a definition and term here? Where do you stand on the difference between sex and gender?
I think there is a difference. So I subscribe to the second wave feminist type view, which is that there's a difference between woman kind of as she really is, that's her sex, she's female, and then like woman as she has been made to be by society and culture over a long period of time. And I think we call that thing gender, we call that thing femininity. Some people use woman as a success term for that. So they say, you know, she's born female, but she becomes a woman. She's made into a woman. So I think it's useful to be able to distinguish those two things, because then we can ask about how much our cultural practices are really channeling girls and boys into these different sorts of like behaviors and occupational preferences and so on. But again, like I said earlier, it's kind of it's an empirical question, right? Like, and we need to do the experiments and find out like how much of that really is kind of innate sex difference and how much is socialized, and we should do our socializing differently.
Well, empirical and compelling, I'd say. As long as you don't deny the biological reality, then yeah, the socialization of the different genders is actually a fascinating topic. Now, one of the other fascinating aspects of this is that you are, well, there are elements on campus trying to cancel you, and Moira Deeming has successfully been, if I can use this word, cancelled by her own parliamentary party over the same topic. Now, I mean, this is the alliance I was referring to earlier. You and Moira Deeming side by side in the same fight. These are fascinating alliances, aren't they?
Well, I mean, I think that's one thing that's really cool about gender-critical feminism. It's non-partisan, right? I think a lot of leftists are angry that it's not exclusively left, and they make the mistake of thinking that means it's the far right. But it's not, it's non-partisan. So there's loads of left-wing women, but there are also loads of like politically disenfranchised women who feel like no left-wing party anymore speaks for them. And then there are women that are centrists and religious and more conservative on economic matters, whatever. Like we have all the women. Like what a great feminist movement. I mean, that's how it should be.
Very well put. Well, speaking of which, do you ever speak to Moira? Do you two give each other moral support?
Yeah, we do. I would say we're friends. We know each other, and we've been in touch about what's been going on. And yeah, kind of watching incredulously this fallout since the Let Women Speak event. I think Moira is great. Really respect her. Yeah.
What's it like to be on the receiving end of this kind of treatment, Holly?
I think it's shocking. I mean that epistemically, like it's hard to get your head around the absurdity of the current situation, right? Like from the sort of Sunday after the Let Women Speak event, seeing the news reports come out, just lie after lie after lie. Oh, the anti-trans event supported by Nazis. And then that somehow morphs over time. There was a tweet today by a member of the NTEU just saying a member of the Unimab staff went to a Nazi rally. So this just kind of gets like more and more exaggerated and ridiculous as the days go on. So sort of watching that happen, watching these people in politics who are supposed to be like have integrity and be responsible, like the leader of the Liberals, just again, outright lie, rely on Wikipedia, just like, I think get like personally offended and puffed up and then dismiss Moira out of some kind of bizarre, hurt pride or something. I don't know, like the whole thing is just preposterous. Like it's really preposterous. It's been such a surreal time.